When you think something's one thing and it turns out to be another, that shock factor of trying to make something not look like a cake, it's my favourite thing to do. I wasn't into baking growing up. I didn't bake at all. I've been doing art my whole life. I studied art at university and I was working as a tattooist and a graphic designer when I first found out about the cake art world, but I've just become obsessed instantly. And then since then I've just not stopped. I'm just trying to improve and create more shocking and, you know, different sort of art that's not already out there. When I very first started, I was always making cakes for people as orders. Because I was so used to making things with cake, I couldn't help but think how you would structure something like any object, you know, as a cake, so I always had to try it. I still do orders, but it's really limited. I still like to do that because there's nothing better than a reaction of clients, and you know, the whole thing of making an event so special for someone. When my clients come to me, they always want the wackiest designs, and it's always something that's personable to that person, so there's nothing better than that, you know, that reaction from someone who gets one of these sculptures. The cakes can vary from anything between 1 day to a week. You're always fighting a little bit against time because it's cake and you want to keep the cake fresh and the ingredients inside fresh. You can't go on for too long. Sometimes I get the design completely wrong, so then I'll have to make it all again, or sometimes I just nail it first time and then I'll save myself a load of time. But I always make sure I book more time than I need out of my diary so that I can make sure if there's any mishaps, I've got myself covered. I love that you spend so much time putting everything in the perfect place, trying to get all the colours perfect, and then with one swoosh of a knife you just completely ruin it. I think it is so satisfying. I can appreciate why people would imagine it'd be heartbreaking because of all that work you put into it, but I would always say that that's what makes this type of art so special, that it's got a time limit. It kind of makes it even more like magical, you know, it makes it even more powerful. I love all my Halloween kind of cakes. I do love the illusion cakes, they're all my favourites, the food illusions. But the character sculptures, the real vivid, like caricature characters are my favourite. You get to work on so much more like vivid, colourful and bright kind of work.